Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So I have chosen the S size Oriental mold and I want to do a flower. I'm starting mixing my white. So here's my resin. It's the Ultracast resin. I let it sit for a while till it gets a sort of honey consistency. So I think this might be enough for my white, or shall I? No, I go with a little bit more, just in case, you never know. So I want to mix a blue tone, and I'm taking now, first of all, 3 drops of the white pigment drops from Etter Art, and I'm stirring this very well. And you can see it's already quite good. I think it doesn't need to be stronger, or shall I? Maybe I do 1 more drop. So it will be 4 drops I'm putting in here. See, you always need to play around a little bit and see how you are happy with the color you are trying to mix. So, and then I put 1 drop of the blue pigment drop in here to get a light blue, hopefully. It's not as light as I wanted it to be, but I think it's still all right. So I want my flower to be blue this time. And then just let me grab some of the pearl mica. So just like this. So I have a little bit of this plastic, not plastic, but you know what I mean, that it looks a little bit like icing, because I adore this for my blooms, that it looks a little bit like artificial. But of course it's up to everyone else or to everyone how they mix their colors. So, and I've chosen the peacock also to put into my resin, but now I'm not sure if the peacock is the right color. I just leave it like this. So sometimes, you know, the first thought is the best thought, so I just leave it. And now I'm just pouring my clear resin into the mold. So I think my mold will be quite full, which is good. So it tells me I had enough left over for the whole entire pour. So yeah, it's almost at the rim, so it's perfect. And now just let me take care of the edges and get rid of some of the bubbles. Sorry for the noise, it's a baby wipe I'm just getting, and I just make sure that all the bubbles are gone at the edges. Sometimes I'm not very good in this, I need to admit. I'm using here the Ultracast resin. I did another pour, and that's what I love to do before I do the flowers. I do another pour, and by the time I finish, my resin for the 3D bloom is almost ready to have a honey consistency, so I can use it for the 3D bloom. Something in there. So I guess all the bubbles are gone, and I can just start using the Peacock. It's a resin ink from Octopus and it's a very beautiful blue tone. Really love it. So I'm just dropping a little bit more direction center. And look at this blue. It's a really very bright and wonderful blue tone. And I let it spread a little bit. Some people have problems with the resin inks that they are not spreading good, but your resin needs to be a little bit warmed up, either warmed by itself or warmed up with the heat gun, whatever, and then your resin is really floating, or your resin ink is really floating very well. So I just pull this a little bit to the center. The rest I leave how it is. And then I can start with my blue. I hope it's not gonna, yeah, not match with each other. We will see. Anyway, I'm going in a spiral like I normally do. And I just go here. And I'm taking also my time. So this is my spiral done. I take care that the center is not going to be too thick, so I'm always smoothing it a little bit out. And then I can start drawing my petals. I'm not going to use any glitter or whatsoever. I will just do my petals, and I think I'm going from the outside in, from here, and I'm always wiping now my little dotting tool. It's fun mixing your own color for the white with the pigment drops. It really works very well. I did it now a couple of times, and then just to use a little bit of the resin ink, and then you have also nice shadings for your flowers. So I'm not sure if I should go outside. Sometimes I don't like doing this, but I think with this mold, it's a pattern, it already gives the idea of doing it. So I'm just going from the inside to the outside, just a little bit in a ziggy-zaggy line. You see it there. To hopefully have a nice effect on the other side. I don't know if the ziggy-zaggy line will do anything, but we will see. And now I'm just giving this a little swirl, and that's my flower done. So now, looking at the colors, I think they match very well with each other, so I'm happy about it. And I might considering making a bowl out of it. Maybe I leave it like a little tray, like a little coaster. I will see, and you will see it later. Okay, I will take you down for a close-up later once the petals are maybe closed a little bit more. Then you can see what resin has done. I'm not using the heat gun or anything. I just let it spread by itself. So this is round about half an hour after pouring, and you see the petals closed up. I'm so curious how this flower is turning out with the colors, with the two different blues. And yeah, we see each other for the demolding. So, time for demolding. I'm very curious how this turned out. So, just take it out of the mold. My blue flower Let's have a look. And look at this. Isn't this sweet? You hardly see anything from the resin ink, or the blue sucked it all in. It's very interesting to see. So, but I really love this flower. It has so many details, and yeah, I'm very happy with this. I love the negative space. This is typical for me, that I love to have it clear. So I'm thinking to make a thin edge. I need to see in what color, maybe in anthracite or in silver. I think maybe gold is a little bit too much, and yeah, I wonder what you think. I will make an end video so you can see it proper. Okay, with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching, and take care, guys. Bye-bye. So I didn't paint the edges so far because I wanted to hear your opinion and look at the 3D effects when you look through the edges, and then now really love it. Before I thought I don't see anything of the resin ink, but you do, because there are really different shades of blue in this piece. And yeah, I'm quite happy with this.